Won the Pep Boys Racing League title in 1997. Here is a battle between Earnhardt and Irwin for the 5th position. And Tony Stewart gets the white. More lap to go. Stewart has a lot of traffic ahead of him, but I don't think it's going to be a factor in the race. They come down the backstretch. Bobby Labonte is still about 5 or 6 car lengths behind him. Here comes Tony Stewart off the corner. And in his 25th NASCAR Winston Cup race, Tony Stewart wins at Richmond International Raceway. Becomes the first rookie in Winston Cup racing to win since Davey Allison at Dover.
Under their seats, though, you have lined the fence to see what happens in these final 2 laps.
Well, this is an ingredients for a disaster.
And guys, don't forget, I know we only got 2 laps to go, but that car in 4th place, that yellow car, Steve Park, remember, he has a little fresher tires than anybody, and he was fast. I don't know if he was as fast as Tony Stewart, but he was definitely better than Rusty Wallace that's right in front of him.
Yeah, he might be able to get by Rusty, but I don't believe he can get by all the way to the front, unless these guys really get crazy down here.
Stewart easing it, bringing them slow off turn 4, and now he's on the gas, and we've got just 2 laps.
Gordon got a terrible restart. I believe he spun the tires when he took off.
Rusty Wallace pulled to the inside. That 2 car, Steve Park's coming. He carries them all the way up. Park's right there.
Wrecking down the front.
They stay green. Todd Bodine got spun, but we keep going. We're under green with 1 lap to go, and they come back.
Look at Rusty all over the rear bumper, that 24 car.
Gordon got such a terrible restart that it really cost him a shot at getting up there and getting after Stewart.
Last lap.
There's a Park right there. Got a shot at getting under Rusty off of 2 over here. Can't quite make it happen. Car spinning down the back straightaway.
No matter. Checkered flag in the wind. Tony Stewart, 10th career victory, first of the season. That was Elliott Sadler spinning down the backstretch as a lot of wild things happened in the last 2 laps.
Well, that's basically what that's all about. When you stop them over there and get them lined up like that for a shootout, that's just kind of a preview of the next week's race, Winston, coming up.
Tony Stewart's first win came here at Richmond in September '99. In his last 3 races, a win, a 4th, and a 2nd.
This is Rusty Wallace. He's pointing at Jeff Gordon. They've been side by side ever since they checkered flag, having a little conversation with each other.
Good job. Good job.
Short tracks, short sprint to the finish equals short tempers.
Yes, it does. And, of course, what happened there, again, Gordon didn't take off.
I see. White flag, Mike. Tony Stewart has only started 7 races at Richmond International Speedway, and he's about to go to victory lane for the 3rd time here. He won at Atlanta, and if he rounds turns 3 and 4, he'll score his 2nd victory of 2002. Tony Stewart's Home Depot Pontiac wins the Pontiac Excitement 400.
Ryan Newman 2nd, Jeff Blurton 3rd, teammate Mark Martin in 4th, Jeremy Mayfield finishes 5th, Matt Kenseth 6th, Jeff Gordon 7th, Steve Grissom 8th, Ricky Craven 9th, and Jimmy Spencer comes home 10th.
He's got to do it now. He's running out of time, Mike.
I don't think he's got enough time, boys.
And Harvick driving for all he's worth, star up across the racetrack.
Lock that brake up, lock that left front up, cost him about 3 or 4 spots.
White flag for Tony Stewart. 1 lap to go. And the young man from Rushville, Indiana, up across the wall, up across the racetrack, goes a couple of trucks. Star is involved. 3 and 4 trucks involved in turn 2. Here comes Tony Stewart. He won his very first Winston Cup event here in September of '99, and he will win, and in only his 2nd ever NASCAR Grassman Truck Series start. Tony Stewart, a winner at Richmond International Raceway.
Darn Harvick just keeps coming up just a split.
See David Starr against the outside wall there. Got some point ramifications. There's Jason Leffler. We saw there's Travis Waffle. Big wreck on the last lap down his turns 1 and 2.
That was a tough break for David Starr. It looked to me like Hamilton just went in there and stuffed him. I don't know what happened. We'll just have to look at the replay.
Brendan Gaughan, our Napa Dodge leading Rookie of the Year contender, also heavily damaged down there. All happening on the white flag. You see Brendan getting the helmet off.
Robert Presley also involved. There's Robert Sticky's truck right there. A lot of damage.
And And that could significantly shape up our points, change our point standings there in the final laps. As you see the carnage down there in turns 1 and 2. And there's Jason Leffler in the Team ASC CarQuest Dodge. Jason credited now with a 12th place finish.
Tremendous amount of damage to that CarQuest Team ASC Dodge right there.
And there's a 75 of David Starr. What a job he did at the Spears manufacturer Chevrolet, trying to hang on to that second spot.
That save he made earlier was pretty remarkable, but I don't believe he could. This one here was a little more than that.
They're trying to get up front, but up in front, it is Tony Stewart leading Robert Presley with 1 lap to go. 3/4 of a mile here at Richmond International Raceway.
Drive it down to the bottom, Robert. That's the only place you can go. Tony's up high.
Tony Stewart looking to repeat here at Richmond. He's only run 3 Craftsman Truck Series races. This will be his 2nd win if he can hold off Robert Presley. Coming out of turn number 4, Tony Stewart wins the Virginians for Love 200.
Look at that battle. Bobby Hamilton. Oh, he wrecks Brendan going on the last turn. They came across the checker, but he got into Brendan big time. He absolutely turned him. There was no question about that. I don't know what. Obviously, Bobby must not have been happy about something, but he without a doubt turned Brendan into the wall there and wiped out his truck after the checkered flag. That was definitely with no question.
Tony Stewart claims his 2nd NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series win in 3 starts. Great percentage for our 2002 Winston Cup points champion.